Welcome to Simply Scuba. In today's session we're going to be looking at the Scubapro MK25 balanced regulator. MK25 first stage then. This particular version is the A-clamp version. It can come in a DIN version as well. Obviously the A-clamp is good for 232 and the DIN is good for 300 bar. Lots of features on the MK25. It's first of all a piston regulator, so it's a very high performance regulator, often used for very deep diving, but excellent for recreational diving as well. It features 5 low pressure ports, 4 on the outside of the turret and 1 on the top of the turret. Much discussion occurs on which way up the MK25 should be orientated. It's really a matter of personal preference. It operates the same either way up. If you want extreme performance, you put your second stage off of the very top of the turret, but really for most recreational diving that's very much overkill and not required. It has 2 high pressure ports, 1 on either side, which allows you to have a gauge and a computer. These fins halfway down below the turret swivels for comfort. Generally you'll see that the orientation of the turret allows that most of one half isn't actually used for hoses, so personally I tend to put this section towards the back of the head so the hoses come out, although it does mean that the back hoses that normally go to the BCDs tend to come out of a bit of a strange angle, but it is completely personal preference. You have the fins as you go down. This is the TIS system, thermal insulation system. This keeps the regulator effectively warm in cold water to dissipate away any potential ice that may form. Being a piston, it is very high performing. It does have huge volumes of air moving through the first stage. The holes you see here are for the ambient chamber. That's a technical part within inside the first stage. Don't need to worry particularly about that. As you move towards the bottom of the regulator, you have this cap. Again, this can go on the top. Some people like to mount the regulator this way up, which obviously that then keeps a very low profile on the top of your cylinder. If you're wreck diving or something like that, then that would be the way up to mount that.